Oh well, it's bound to happen eventually. I thought I was recording myself painting the first coat of mineral or chalk mineral paint, whatever you want to call it. It covered amazingly well. You can see the natural color legs. I'm going to leave them that color. Now, I got on the website of Dixie Belle, which is the brand of chalk paint I've purchased, and they said to let it dry 15 to 20 minutes, which I thought was a pretty short period of time, and you'd be ready to put a second coat. They did give some hints about using a water bottle or mister if your paint starts dragging. I really only ran into that once. Again, it's still pretty wet. I'm going to go downstairs and fix a few things, and then I'm going to come back up here and put another coat of paint. The plan is to take sandpaper and do a little bit of distressing, I guess you could say, because there's a lot of cool old wood, and then the off-white original color of the paint. I'm going to walk over here. This is my inspiration for the colors. Here's 2 tips for the painting process. Use a polyester brush. Supposedly that is the best to use with this type of paint. If you feel any drag with your brush, use a spray bottle with water or a mister to add a light coat. I only had to do that a couple times, but it really did help with the painting process. Okay, so I just finished my second coat. Some things they say you can get done in one coat, but this definitely took 2. But the coverage is amazing. And if you can tell, if I can get the right angle on this, I mean, I hardly used any paint at all to cover this door. And it measures 29 by 70 inches to give you an idea of how far this stuff goes. It might be a little pricey, but you definitely get your money's worth out of it. The next project I've got is an old table that my late husband had built back in high school. And I'm going to remove the legs off of it, put a bottom, and I've got a cushion for it. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know I've got this little rescue dog named Tinkerbell, aka Tink. And she's part Dachshund, she's part Australian Shepherd, and she is so nosy. All she does is live for barking at anybody going down the street, whether they're driving or walking, and she's seen them a million times. So I'm going to repurpose that piece next, and I'll probably use this color because it'll be on the same side of the room. And what I will do with it, I'm calling it her throne. So her throne will sit right here. It'll be the perfect height for her to sit out and bark at everybody as they go down the road. Just a reminder, the kind of shape these doors are in, how hideous they looked. Again, they're about 73 years old. If memory serves me correct, I really loved the way the weathered look that these originally had, and I hope and pray that when this dries here in a day or 2 or whatever, I can maybe sand around like where the doorknob was, where the hinges were, because it has some natural wood and that cream weird colored paint. It's actually hidden so many imperfections, it's kind of shocked me. But I'll come back up here in a little while and see how it dries to make sure I don't need to do another coat. But I feel pretty confident that that's got it taken care of. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. So it's been about 30 minutes, and I believe this last coat is going to take care of it. You still see a few damp spots where it's shiny, but overall it's nice and smooth. And now it makes me wonder if I should really be sanding it. But I will. I've had that in my vision for a long time. So now I've got I say painting, the picture that's going to be hanging up next to it. And I'd say I did a pretty decent job matching that. So thanks for joining. And as I get more done along the way, I will share it with you.